the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial. And that'll carry him to the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw right away is Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get it down. He takes it across the 3-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He finds open field there. And he is out of bounds inside the 45.
Chuck, look, part of that.
Another 1st and 10 goes for 25. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just ran.
So there's two ways to look at it. Just take off his nose. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him. The guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes to the man.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's still slowing the line. Right where he set him down, started maybe the full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this to the 31. It's still well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Knocks this one through the post. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from there.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
From the 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3". They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the 1st.
I know the fans want to see 1st downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming out of the room just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Tariq Woolen in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Watson. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will make it 6-0. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture of the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Six 0 our score after one. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now they try the right side here. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They're going to try and throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Tariq Woolen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing on second and long. Watson, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 2. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Miami set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And some space here. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Watson on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It's a room to maneuver. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So we come up only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 56 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. They're going deep for Hill. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 62 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. They're going to try and run. And he will not make it to the goal line. He'll come up short. And they'll be unable to get this back within one score as it stays a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here come the Dolphins. On first down, Watson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Tariq Woolen getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Room here to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 110 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. Right back to him on first down. Nifty move. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
This is the tight end fan. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
On first down, it's Watson. Being chased at... Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown, and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. Now Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Watson now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Here's Watson. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 43.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A little juke. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 139 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
A nice little juke. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So Deshaun Watson in the offense, down by 7, just over a minute 40 to play. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now Watson. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Watson's throw into the hands of Fant. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that.
He's got a man complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So now it's the Dolphins' turn, trailing by 6. 36 seconds remaining. To throw, Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Watson to throw. Gets this to Fant. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now it's Watson. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so